Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 177 of 1000 is Robert Conigliaro. Hi, Robert.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you very much for doing this, especially since today is the hopefully record-breaking most scenes in a day to celebrate the one-year anniversary of improv.com, and you're the very first of the record-breaking set.
Oh yeah.
Very exciting. Our very exciting suggestion, randomly generated, is
Okay.
accused.
Accused.
ACCUSED. Accused. Hey Barry, I'm not saying that it was your dog that dug up my yard, but it's the only dog around, so I'm assuming it was.
Um, Ron, I mean like other animals can dig. I know my dog does dig,
Right.
but you gotta realize that other animals can dig.
Okay, so you're hypothesizing that it was maybe a fox or a opossum or something like that? What is your theory then?
Uh, I mean I've got holes in my yard, but my dog doesn't go in the back. Like we're in the front, and that's where the hole is.
Right.
I want like I've seen foxes come in.
Oh, you
So
oh you have seen foxes come
I've
into the yard?
I've seen a few
Oh, I'm God. I
since
feel like I feel like a jerk. I'm sorry. I was being snide. I didn't actually realize that there were foxes
like I totally
native to the
get
area.
like I'm the first person that you want to accuse because I mean Shiloh is, I mean he's a little rambunctious. I know he goes into your yard, but
Yeah,
like,
no, I apologize. I'm a jerk.
oh,
I feel terrible. Oh, then no big deal. I will not be so quick to accuse poor Shiloh or of any.
it's
Um,
like I mean look look. Hey, whoa, is that a tear? Like don't wipe away don't you don't have to. It's okay. Like I know Shiloh can be a little much sometimes, but like the
yeah,
digging
well,
was a little
actually,
too
now
much.
that you say some, I did heard some barking last night at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I was trying to sleep. I was like 1:30 a.m. I guess. So no big deal. But if you could, I'm assuming it was Shiloh
It,
because she's
it
the only dog in the area. So
that's guilt.
um,
That's me. That I was guilty of that one. I couldn't sleep as well. I was up playing with him because and I couldn't fall asleep, so I thought I'd maybe throw the old chew toy around. And then you got a little excited. So that's on me.
oh, good. Okay. At
That,
first, I
that
thought you were saying that you were the one barking when you
oh,
said it was on you. I didn't want to falsely accuse poor Shiloh again, but so it was Shiloh barking.
yeah, the barking's like when I'm barking, that's with the wife, not with the dog.
Oh, I gotcha. So yeah, if you could fail to, just don't, if you hear Shiloh barking, if you could encourage her not to bark late at night, that'd be great.
Loud and clear, neighbor.
Excellent. Hey, it's so nice when two adults can just, one of them can bring up an issue with the other, and the other can just, say, hey, noted. I'll do something about it. It's nice that we can be mature like that.
100%. That's what community is about. Like you see all these like neighbors, you hear other towns, like no one's really talking to each other, but like you got to get a dialogue going.
Absolutely. So,
You got to
like
bring
for
up those issues.
instance, if I was on a walk the other day, which I was, and there was a little poop on the sidewalk over by where we take the trash cans out, uh, and I thought that it maybe was Shiloh's, and it'd be like I felt I wasn't going to say anything because I felt like I was being harping too much on Shiloh's activities, but I think it was her poop, and I stepped in it. So if you could clean up after her, that'd be great.
I I might have left one behind. I was in a hurry that
See,
day.
that's pretty see, right there. Like a lesser man would try to blame it on something else, or you know,
Like
deny it. But
I I was that lesser man earlier.
what are you talking about?
I got it. Like Shiloh was digging.
Well, I thought you said it was it was foxes. I thought
I wanted it to be the foxes, but I know it was Shiloh.
Are foxes even native to this area? Because I didn't think that they were native to this area, and you had me believing the foxes are native to this area.
I I just that seemed like something I couldn't handle, but like I could handle picking up after my dog, like I could handle not doing it, but like I have seen foxes. The foxes are real.
Okay, so now there are foxes.
The foxes have been real the whole time.
Well, then how do we know what dug up the yard? It was Shiloh. Was the foxes?
It was Shiloh. I'm sorry, it was Shiloh.
How do you know it was Shiloh? How can you be sure?
Because he loves to dig. My backyard's a wreck. I let him out in the front, and he must have went over to your yard.
What? So what is truth? You lulled me into this false sense of security. I thought we had a civilization here, a society. We could rely on each other. What else are you hiding from me?
I put some.
It probably was you barking the other night. It probably was you barking last night.
It was me. I had to. My driveway got full of snowing.
What?
I had to park in the street. My driveway.
That's why you barked?
I was trying to like make it. I'm getting all conflustered.
Conflustered isn't a thing. That's not a thing, is it? I don't think it's a thing.
I'm talking crazy. It got so honest with you, like and I started talking about community, and I didn't want to.
You weren't being honest with me. Don't even say that. I can't hear you claim to be honest. You're a liar, and I have my eye on you. Don't let that dog into my yard. I will do something bad.
Shiloh's a good boy. You should want him in your yard. He did one lousy thing.
Shiloh is a demon, and demons should be killed.
That's harsh.
But just. Without society, there can be no mercy.
I agree. I will sacrifice my dog for the sense of community.
What?
I will sacrifice my dog for the community, so we can build that trust.
I was more just being a hard ass. I just was trying to threaten you, to scare you. I don't want to kill your dog.
I'm glad that it won't come to that, but I was ready to do it because I know community is the greater value than my rambunctious pup.
I'm sorry, that's on me now. See, I was lying to you in order to intimidate you. And it doesn't matter why the lie happens, it happens, and that's what makes society break down. Let's just be totally honest with each other from now on. Deal?
Ron, it's 100% a deal, and I'm so glad I'm so glad Shiloh dug your front yard, which I will fix, but I'm so glad it happened because we got to discuss this.
I'm not glad it happened, but I'm glad that we had this conversation. And truth is the way.
100%.
I already feel much better.
I do too, and I know you'll feel better, and I will fix that hole that Shiloh dug, and I won't sacrifice it.
That's very generous of you. Thank you. I've been stealing your Sunday New York Times, by the way. As long as we're being honest with each other.
I don't mind it because that's where my wife's been getting her ideas from.
Oh, you don't want your wife to have ideas. Trust me.
Well, the ones where she's like making me like do like artsy activities.
Yes, no, I know exactly what you mean. My ex-wife was like that too.
I'll keep I know she I want her to get the bill for the subscription, but if you keep that thing off my front porch, I'm with you.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's you and me be honest with each other, but as much as possible, let's lie to your wife.
Well, I mean, community has to have the honesty between neighbors. If you want a strong relationship, you might need to lie to your partner about little things.
On that, we can agree.
I agree. Hey, if you're not busy later on, why don't you stop by for dinner?
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you and say that I smelled the cooking smells that come from your home, and they don't smell appetizing to me, so I don't want to come to your house. But thank you so much. It's very generous of you.
I appreciate the honesty, and those recipes were from the cooking section from the New York Times.
Okay, well then it all works out in the end, doesn't
It totally does. Blackout. Woo!
it? Well, thank you very much, Robert. Very fun. Is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of the video?
Sure. I have a Facebook page with I mean, I barely post on it. So check it out. Why not hit a like? You're not doing anything else, right? I don't know.
Great. I'll put a link to that in the video description.
Awesome. Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Take care.